The first winter storm of 2018 plunged the city into a deep freeze of wind-whipped snow Thursday, with a wicked whiteout wreaking havoc on local airports and highways. The mega-hyped bomb cyclone delivered as promised, leading Gov. Cuomo to declare a state of emergency for New York City and its suburbs while the region was pounded with snow, ice and savage winds. "This is not a normal snowstorm," Cuomo warned at a morning news conference. "It is snow plus very high gusts of wind, and that changes the situation dramatically." With all of Long Island under a blizzard warning, Cuomo included Nassau and Suffolk counties in the state of emergency that also covered Westchester County and the 5 boroughs. Mayor de Blasio announced a winter weather emergency for the city, and warned that any vehicles blocking snowplow efforts faced immediate towing. "Track the storm through live radar. The storm is intensifying," said de Blasio. "There are blizzard conditions in some parts of Queens. We're seeing a fast accumulation of 1 to 2 inches per hour in the 5 boroughs. Nearly a foot of snow was possible in the city before the precipitation stops Thursday afternoon." The city sanitation department had already dispatched 2,400 plows and spreaders to combat the snow and ice. By 2 p.m., the National Weather Service reported nearly 8 inches in Central Park, 9.1 inches in Rego Park and 9.7 inches in Port Richmond on Staten Island. Strong winds and whiteout conditions forced the temporary shutdown of all inbound and departing flights at JFK and LaGuardia airports, the Port Authority announced before noon. Jules Omot of BGT Images and Cuomo warned the worst was yet to come, especially on Long Island. Up to 15 inches of snow was expected in West Hampton and Montauk, with predictions of 14 inches in Islip and 13 inches in Farmingdale. The Islip Airport had 13.6 inches by Thursday afternoon, while North Massapequa reported nearly 9 inches. Winds gusts of up to 60 miles per hour were forecast for Long Island, with wintry blasts of up to 44 miles per hour possible across New York City. Visibility on local roadways became difficult as the heavy snow swirled in the wind. "It's a combination of snow and wind and frigid temperatures," said Cuomo. "That is a bad mix. Look at the conditions, they are terrible, and only going to deteriorate further through the day." The mayor did announce that city schools were expected to reopen Friday, and alternate side-of-the-street parking regulations were suspended for Friday and Saturday. In downtown Brooklyn, the snow was blowing horizontally past Niall Fail's hot dog stand, the lone outdoor lunch option in the snow. "It's very cold," said the 32-year-old vendor, holding up the small space heater that kept her in-closed operation warm on windy St. 5 hearty hot dog fans braved the snow around 12:30 p.m., waiting to place their lunch orders. The sidewalks were treacherous at lunchtime, with 2 pedestrians taking tumbles on the slick sidewalks. A dog walker tucked his pooch under his arm rather than let the canine risk the trip. Planes, trains and automobiles were already struggling to get where they were going in the early hours of the first snowstorm of 2018. 2/3 of the flights at Newark, Kennedy and LaGuardia airports were canceled Thursday morning, with 95% of all LaGuardia flights scuttled, said Port Authority Executive Director Rick Cotton. The local roadways and mass transit were also bothered by the worsening weather, although not as dramatically as air traffic. On city streets, officials reported 86 fender-bender accidents. By noon on the slippery local roadways, an FDNY ambulance became stuck in the snow on the Upper East Side, with firefighters from a nearby ladder company pushing the vehicle out of the snow. Authorities urged drivers to keep their cars off the road as snow, ice and high winds buffeted the region early Thursday. The governor said the conditions on the Long Island Expressway were already horrible. "If you have to show up for work, then you do, but it is going to be an ugly, difficult commute, and you should expect that," said Cuomo. "If it's a situation where you don't have to do it today, you don't have to return your Christmas gifts today, then don't do it." The temperatures were expected to drop precipitously overnight and into the weekend. By Friday evening, the mercury was expected to hit single digits, with a wind chill value of -10 degrees. The predicted Saturday low 3 degrees, with a wind chill figure of -20. Spencer Platt Getty Images. Poor conditions prompted New York City Transit to briefly stop Local 6 train service in the Bronx, which later resumed by 7:30 a.m. Northbound E and F trains also temporarily ran local on a stretch of Queens between Jackson Heights and Kew Gardens over the fast-moving snow conditions. On the PATH trains, the nasty weather was blamed for delays on the Newark to World Trade Center line. Northbound Staten Island Railway trains were also marred with snow-related delays by 7:30 a.m. The Staten Island ferry will also operate every 20 minutes during the Thursday morning rush because of low visibility, the city's Department of Transportation said. The C Streak ferry, which runs from Highland, NJ, to E35th Street in Manhattan, suspended service for all of Thursday. Nearly 900 departing and arriving flights were cancelled at Newark Liberty International Airport, while another more than 600 were grounded at LaGuardia, according to FlightAware. Another 428 arriving and departing flights were cancelled at JFK. All New York City schools and after-school programs were shut down Thursday. Footage in Suffolk County, which has a blizzard warning until 1 a.m. Friday, showed snow quickly covering roads with low visibility. Nassau County Executive Laura Curran said no major incidents were reported, with only a few minor outages. The county is expected to get 8 inches of snow, she added, and powerful gusts will become an increasing concern. We're tracking that as the storm progresses, and that is a concern with the wind of power outages, she told reporters Thursday morning. New Jersey Gov. Chris Christie shuttered all state offices Thursday, and declared a state of emergency for Cape May, Atlantic, Ocean and Monmouth counties. The storm, which will continue to move north, will be followed by a wave of bitter cold, with record low temperatures expected across New England, eastern New York, and the mid-Atlantic states by dawn on Sunday, according to the National Weather Service. Forecasters said the system will likely undergo a process called bombogenesis, which occurs when cold air collides with a warm air mass, causing the storm to strengthen rapidly. Despite the ominous name, the bombogenesis occurs along the East Coast a few times a year, according to Weather Service meteorologist Faye Moroni. The coastal